Okay, both lights, no lights. Alright, we're starting. Alright.
Whoa, wait, which mic should Ben gravitate towards? Ben, do you wanna
Either one. I can hear you in this mic.
You can hear you.
I can hear you in this mic.
Okay, so
that mic's picking you up. Because this one's farther away.
Okay.
So just talking to a mic. Talking near a microphone.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 5.
This is episode 4, I believe, of the Adam Sucks podcast. I am Adam, or Lesh. This is Lesh, and I'm your guy. Unless you're the police, I suppose. I don't know shit. We check out this light. We love this light. We're with Lucas today.
Hello and welcome to the Adam Sucks podcast. This is Lucas today.
Thank you, Lucas. Lucas is, friend of Ben's, friend of mine. He's a game designer.
Okay.
And he's working on Dispatch. Why don't you tell
Doxed.
him about Dispatch while I
Doxed.
put these... I'm making biscuits and gravy, you guys. Let me rant about biscuits and gravy for a second.
Sure, man,
I found,
please.
Sausage gravy at Meijer. These bags of sausage gravy are like $1.09. And I unlocked at-home biscuits and gravy. You know what I mean? This is my second time eating biscuits and gravy this week, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's fucking... I feel like a new man. That's what I say about biscuits and gravy. Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding.
You ever seen that sitting and staring
I
YouTube
was
channel?
gonna say you're supposed to keep the podcast going.
No, I am. Well, hey guys, I just want to say on a personal note, I'm really proud of Adam for having biscuits and gravy euphoria. I think it's real. I think that, feeling like you can make biscuits and gravy on the moment, any moment when it calls is important to living a good life, because biscuits and gravy, it's among the finer pleasures on God's green earth. I'd like to say that also my views do not reflect that of my employer, but they probably should, because my views are kind of based and awesome. So
Nice.
yeah. Man, I didn't. So, I've never seen the Adam Sucks podcast before, or anything like that. So I think Adam's fine. I don't know why he has to call it Adam Sucks and everything.
I was just very unlikable in the first episode, so...
Okay, so it's like maybe by the end it'll be Adam No Longer Sucks.
Yeah, or the Adam Rocks podcast.
Ooh.
It's the goal by episode
1,000.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, maybe... Wait.
How you doing?
Alright, I'm hearing myself.
You're
I
audible?
thought I couldn't hear myself for a second.
Okay.
I was concerned, but now we're all good. Biscuits and gravy are... the biscuits are cooking.
What are you gonna do for gravy?
Just put it in the microwave.
Do you have like a gravy mix sort of thing?
No, I have a bag of gravy.
Did you make it?
No, I found it at the store.
Oh, they sell that?
That's what I'm saying.
They just sell gravy like that?
Yeah, they sell gravy for biscuits and gravy at the store. Ben, are you understanding this?
The grocery store is full of surprises.
That's what I... So, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Sometimes you find things on sale.
It's true. No, that's why I'm eating cereal. Because I got cereal two for one, $5. I think it was $4 for 2 giant boxes of cereal. Are you hearing this, guys? This is why you got to go to stores. This video is brought to you by Meijer.
This video is brought to you by Meijer. This
Being
video
an
is...
adult, you go to the store and you buy...
Yeah, you shop around. You shop the deals. What were you going to say, sir?
There's nothing but ethical consumption at your local Meijer.
Thank you. So true.
Buy product, consume product, shit product out.
Be a good kid.
How much did
Be a
Myers
good-
pay you for this section of the show.
I just
Adam?
have to say one thing first. Be a good capitalist pig, okay? That's what I said. But
How many wars is Meyer like participated in? Do you think?
I don't know about Meyer's pretty innocent. It's like
That's true. They don't really leave the Midwest. They just kind of hang out.
I gotta say though, all the companies that have started wars, like United Fruit and stuff, Starbucks, right? When you do the research,
Ad hoc games.
when you do the research, they're all by recommendations. Like they're all good. Like, yeah. When I was first interning though, I was researching companies' values and like undervalue, overvalue. Nobody cares about this, but the companies that start wars all are fucking good companies. At the end, like they're not good ethically, but they're good financially. What are you gonna do? That's the ways of the world.
It's crazy because it's like, man, what's the difference between being good financially and good ethically to you, Adam?
Oh, that's a good question.
Where is the line, if there is one? You don't have to. If you don't have.
I don't
you
know
don't
where
have, you don't have to answer that.
The line is
Going up, baby.
the line's going,
going up.
I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we got puts expiring next Friday. We're gonna fucking kill it this week. That's what I say. But so I would say that it starts getting ethically risky when you start lying to people. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
We have a ball here. What kind of ball is this, bud?
Shut up. Do you think Sydney Sweeney's racist for wearing jeans?
Oh, we want to talk about this?
You don't want to talk about. Come on.
No, wait, what kind of ball is it?
Yeah, I think that's much safer content, don't you think? More advertiser friendly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Meyer paid me. I think it was $82,000.
But they said please don't talk about Sydney Sweeney. Oh
that
my
was
god!
Their
They
one
said
stipulation.
Okay, good. Fine. We'll get into the ball. It's
what
rubber.
is it? Rubber?
Pretty
Well,
sure.
What sport is it for?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, you guys.
Is it a specialized ball for a sport?
I don't know. I found it.
Sorry.
I found it
Sorry.
in a hallway.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which hallway? The hallway. We have one hallway to get to our apartment.
Doxing.
Oh
yeah,
right.
true.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
We have multiple. Yeah, you don't know which hallway.
Yeah.
Hallways, maybe. Yeah.
All right.
I found it in a liminal space.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's actually more true than anybody could know.
I found it where it's in this place that gives liminal vibes.
He's right. What were you gonna say, Lucas?
I was gonna say that ball is awesome. I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you were gonna.
What? When?
Just a second.
Just now?
Am I tripping?
Before you asked the thing with the
Is
ball.
Sydney Sweeney racist for wearing the jeans?
I am gonna be real.
Answer
I don't.
the fucking question.
I don't.
Guys.
I don't know about. Is there actual? Should I look this up? I've never seen this. Does she? What's the
I don't
deal?
know if it's racist.
Can someone disambiguate? Can someone tell me what's up?
Disambiguate.
What happened? What'd she do?
She did a jeans commercial for American Eagle and was like,
It's just like
I have good jeans. It was very racial.
Oh, I've got good. Oh, okay. So she went there. She did like dual
well,
interpretation.
the thing
I've
is just like I'm like the hottest woman ever. It's like, and
So
people,
she's like,
people
I've
took
got-
it. People took it. It's like, but you're also blonde and like white, so it's like
Oh, like I have
No,
good
that's
genes.
what she meant, though.
that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Look,
She has. I've lost all respect for her because I've realized that she'll do a commercial for anybody for any money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's
Like,
she's
she'll
like
work with
a
anybody.
she's like Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah, right.
but like white.
She's like.
Oh my God.
Well, she's another Shaquille O'Neal for.
She does not play
white
basketball.
dudes.
Fuck.
She's
I should-
for white dudes.
I need to.
Nor does she have
Sorry,
her
I
own
shouldn't
brand of
curse.
gummies.
Oh yeah, Shaq does have his own gummies.
Yeah, I
He's
tried
getting
them.
around.
They're nice and vegan.
Are they?
They're not good. They're
No,
not
I
that
tried
good
them
though.
too. They're not that
They're
good.
not good. They're pretty bad, actually.
Yeah,
To
sorry,
be real,
Shaq.
sorry, Shaq. This video is not sponsored by Shaq
Yeah,
Gummies.
this video is not. We're not affiliated with Shaq. Shaq, if you want to affiliate with us, hit me up.
Yeah, we're very. I speaking for you,
Yeah,
but I
oh,
think that
you
these
can-
guys. I think we're all very, very willing to lie about how we feel about Shaq Gummies for money.
Shaq.
If Shaq is interested, we'll
We'll delete this podcast.
Yeah, we'll
for
we'll
this
retract
month.
it.
O'Neal, I personally would love to sit down for a conversation with you.
Ben's
I
never tried that.
I apologize.
That's right.
You're not the Black Sydney Sweeney. Far from it, my friend.
Jeez. Ben's saving his own.
That's
Instagram.
true, but the Sydney Sweeney's the white Shaquille O'Neal. Maybe
She's
that's-
the white Snoop Dogg.
Is it Snoop Dogg?
Well, he
Why Snoop Dogg?
he also he'll take a
he's like-
paycheck for
Snoop
anything,
Dogg's
bro.
Snoop Dogg is literally in Phase.
Yeah.
Like he's in Phase Clan.
Is he really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's cool.
It's ridiculous.
Like I don't know what Snoop Dogg
I don't know if that says
stands
more
for,
about
low
Phase
key.
Clan.
I could get like a profile on Shaq. I think if I tried, I don't know what Snoop Dogg stands for, dog.
Yeah, literally.
Like
the only thing
he's
I know
taken
about
so
Snoop Dogg
much
is that
money
he
for
likes
so
weed.
much like different stuff, like different stances over the years. It's crazy.
No, you're totally right.
Like he'll feature on like To Pimp a Butterfly, but then he'll like perform at like Trump's inauguration,
That's
and
true.
like he'll do a commercial about why like being mean to Israel is bad.
And guys,
Um,
I'm not gonna be on the anti-Semitism podcast.
Yeah.
I'm a Semite. Okay.
What is that? What does that mean?
Well, you're either an anti-Semite or a Semite, right?
What?
Anti-Semitism.
I don't think it means like that. I don't know what I'm gonna be honest with
I declare
you.
myself a Semite.
All right.
I just want to make that thank you.
All right. Okay.
Okay, you've had enough of the ball. No, because you
Okay.
just spiked the microphone.
I did. All right. Oh, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with that. That bit is over.
Damn it, Luca. No, I'm kidding. How long we got here? 13 minutes? Okay.
We've got some content. We've already covered some juicy stuff.
13 minutes.
13 minutes, and
Oh,
we've already gone into anti-Semitism and Sydney Sweeney and
Folks,
and
we're in trouble.
I know we are troubled.
No, it's gonna be.
We're
This is
nothing
what
but
I like
trouble.
about making an hour-long podcast. It's like we're
It's gotta be
here.
an hour long. Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
got to
come
be
on.
an hour long.
Forgot I signed the contract.
Are you guys not ready for this? Come on.
Ben signed a 500 podcast deal. I don't know.
Listen, man, this is feature filmmaking.
Yeah.
Okay, this
No,
is
no,
this
like,
is
liter-
feature filmmaking. It's like we gotta hit the numbers. We gotta look.
Well, now
but
you're
we-
speaking my language. Now I'm gonna be like on it.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. This is
exactly.
this is like a Marvel movie. Okay, you're here forever.
This is kind of like a Marvel movie.
It is.
Is this-
in more ways than one?
Is this audio gonna
I-
be like
I want-
peaking throughout the whole
I
thing?
don't know. I can
I'm
only
so
hear
s-
the audio in this mic, but
I'm
I'm
so
looking
scared
there.
that this is like.
I'm looking there,
blasting.
and you're look. See, you're.
It's like I'm like yellow most of the time.
Yeah. See, I'm more down here.
This is scary, man.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Just lean back.
Or just the gain is right there.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, what if I'm like back here? Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll mess with the game.
I don't know. No, the
No.
gain's on the other side. This is the headphone, so the gain is like here. Here.
Okay. We're having
Okay.
technical issues, so we're reworking.
Technical.
We're doing this
Yeah.
for you.
For you. This is for
Okay, that's
you. Okay.
Like a song.
Because I like being kind of close to it, but I
Okay,
don't want
nah,
to
that's
hurt
fair.
people.
Yeah, don't hurt people.
I will never hurt people.
Thanks.
Especially
You know-
you, fans of the Adam Sucks podcast. This is for you. Brought to you by Myers. Please, this is a
We
real.
mentioned Marvel movies a second ago.
Oh yeah, do we want to talk about Marvel movies?
Let's
I-
talk about some Marvel movies.
I got back from Germany like a week ago. We can talk about that later. We're not.
Okay,
gonna,
yeah,
but
no, we can talk about that.
What's important right now is on the way back. I watched Thunderbolts on the plane.
Thunderbolts.
That's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's like the most recent one. It's got Florence Pugh
How
and
was it?
David Harbour. They don't really, they're not making these movies for me anymore, man.
I was gonna say, see, I don't even know who those people are,
Like
and
like this was supposed to be the movie everyone's saying like, oh, Marvel's so back, it was so good.
I
was
couldn't
like-
be less interested, man. You know what I mean?
I only watched it because I was held hostage in the air for 8 hours, more or less.
No, that's fair.
But,
I also would have watched it, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it either. I don't.
I threw it on. I got my little headphones in, and it was like the most boring crap. It's like it does the same thing where it's like here's what gets me about like a lot of these movies like Venom and like Suicide Squad and stuff like that, where it's like they're taking these traditional like villain characters and they try to make them like heroes for no reason. Like, who wants that? Just make they're villains. Just have them do evil shit.
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
it's like a brand thing. It's like they can't have them like actually be like evil.
I see.
So it's like here you have like a bunch of
So
like
they have to be misunderstood.
recent one. It's got Florence Pugh
How was
and
it?
David Harbour. They don't really, they're not making these movies for me anymore, man.
I was gonna say, see, I don't even know who those people are, and
Like this was supposed to be the movie everyone's saying like, oh, Marvel's so back, it was so good.
I
was
couldn't
like-
be less interested, man. You know what I mean?
I only watched it because I was held hostage in the air for 8 hours, more or less.
No, that's fair.
But,
I also would have watched it, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it either. I don't.
I threw it on. I got my little headphones in, and it was like the most boring crap. It's like it does the same thing where it's like here's what gets me about like a lot of these movies like Venom and like Suicide Squad and stuff like that, where it's like they're taking these traditional like villain characters and they try to make them like heroes for no reason. Like, who wants that? Just make they're villains. Just have them do evil shit.
Oh,
but it's
yeah,
it's like a brand thing. It's like they can't have them like actually be like evil.
I see.
So it's like here you have like a bunch of
So
like
they have to be misunderstood.
yeah. So it's like here you have like a bunch of like naughty characters in Marvel like all meeting up, get sucked into like a con to like kill each other, pretty much. But then they like work together to get out of it, and like the movie gets into like so many like themes of like just like depression and like trauma and stuff like that just like it doesn't work for me because like the characters like I don't.
Sorry, you take
Now
it away
you're
from me.
actually
take it away
done.
from me. Take
Like
it away
I
from
don't
me.
like I don't buy that these fuckers get to like I don't buy that any of these characters in the movie.
Hold on the fort this time.
Continue. You don't care about these characters.
Yeah, it doesn't feel earned. Like I don't buy that any of them actually like. If they weren't just like, if the audience weren't just seeing like these like terrible backstories in the characters' heads and seeing them deal with it like on them by themselves, like I wouldn't believe that they all would like band together as friends and like actually like care about each other. But like they just do out of nowhere by the end, and it just feels totally unearned. I don't know. That's my take on Thunderbolts. Who fucking? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop swearing, but like.
I know that was very passionate for a.
That was a very passionate Marvel review movie.
Oh gosh, kill me.
Of a Marvel movie.
I don't want to be passionate about Marvel movies.
Well, I mean, it was passionate disdain.
Yeah, I shouldn't. I even fell asleep during that movie, and then I'm like, by the end, I'm like, that sucked. I'm gonna watch Big Lebowski, and that was a lot better.
There you have it, folks.
If you're ever on a plane, watch like Big Lebowski or watch Companion. Those are much better plane movies. I saw Companion for the first time on a plane. That was pretty good.
Just plain awesome. What did you say?
It was just plain alright.
It was just plain.
Cause that's the thing. You don't want to watch like a phenomenal movie on a plane, really, because you know you're getting like a bad experience. Just objectively, like it's a tiny screen, the audio's not great. You want to save the plane for a movie that's like, you know, is just gonna be like kind of a fun time.
Wow, interesting.
That's why I recommend Companion. It's like it's pretty decent, and you get to watch like a cool like hot robot girl just like kill people.
That sounds awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, the movie it's good.
Guys, we have a. Can I?
Yeah, get in there.
We
What's
have
up?
another sponsor. Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Actually Ben and Jerry's is not our sponsor. Ice cream is our sponsor. Another A2000. Yeah, we're just sponsored by Pints of Ice Cream because I eat a pint of ice cream every day. So
A day?
yeah,
A day? Is that real?
no, that's real as fuck.
Wow.
Shit, dude.
That's
That's a lot of ice cream.
That's a lot of, yeah. we're like concerned. We're like concerned parents over here. It's like you need to cut that down, man.
I'm like, Jesus.
No, it's awesome.
No, I'm just jealous. I think the ice cream is fucking badass. I don't have a problem with. I'm not gonna fucking.
Ice cream rocks. Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. Oh.
Yeah, so shout out.
Adam,
What's
what is this podcast? What is it?
What does it what does it look like?
It looks like you're just. It looks. I have no earthly idea.
Is this just what you do?
Is it? So this is just what you do?
Yeah, so this is just what you do.
So this is just it, right?
So this is what you do all day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you stay on your own podcast for like 2 seconds?
Dude, no, I'm just washing my hands, yes.
Holy
Hey guys,
crap,
what's up?
dude.
My name's Adam Lesh, and Lesh. Oh, never mind. I'm Lucas. Still Lucas. Always have been. Sorry, I impersonated you for a little bit.
I heard you. I told you it'd be 2 seconds. So
I feel like an indentured servant, man. Even a peon at times.
dude,
When
if you don't want to be on the podcast, you don't have to be on the podcast.
Get his ass.
I'm not saying that. I think the one who doesn't want to be on it is you, dog.
I'm making food.
Ooh.
Maybe you should make it outside of podcasting hour.
No.
The people are yearning. No, look, I get it.
Because the
I get
food's made now. We're only 21 minutes in. It's 40 minutes.
And you know what? People want to know about the guests. You know, they want attention to the guests. You know, they want to know. All right.
They have every video of me.
They have all the Adam content. They have no, and plus they were wondering how much Lucas is gonna ride with these guys after they said the anti-Semitism thing. I'm like, whoa, like how far along is he? You know, in the pipeline.
No, you're right.
Like how deeply entrenched? Like what are his beliefs? You know, what does he actually think?
Yeah. You're here to find out about Lucas's beliefs.
You're here to find out about my. So you're here to find out about my beliefs.
What do you believe?
We're here to know like all your stances.
You want to know my stances?
Yeah.
I think.
What business do you stand on?
I think anti-Semitism has been a problem for a very long time, and I think that you know, any excuse to make fun of a state who's led by people who have this like sort of like belief that it is like supposed to be a you know like what you know what can I say? It's I think that the conflation of like criticizing a place that is supposed to be like a Jewish homeland, sort of like ethno state, and it's I get why it's like criticizing that feels like it's criticizing pretty much like all Jewish people for existing. I get, but at the same time, I think that this is like a scapegoating argument to kind of like get around the fact that it's like clearly an act of like, you know, intentional starvation and genocide of the Palestinian people, you know?
Okay.
And it's like...
You landed on your feet. I was like, is this guy a Zionist? For like half of that. Okay.
No, man. I
you're totally right. I completely agree.
Well, yeah, I still think that, like... I still think that, like, at the same time, it's like, you know, people should also be aware of the fact that there's many people who are openly Zionist and extremely anti-Semitic at the same time. You know, like in fact, this is like a very large percentage of.
That's most traditional Christians, honestly. Like are Zionists because they want the Jews to leave. You know what I mean? Like, that's very...
Yeah,
many such cases.
they want them to just like have their own thing going that separates them from everyone else. I don't know. It obviously it is not my place to speak, and I think that it's like, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. But
The Lesh podcast. How do I say this?
Tell me.
Our don't act based on our opinions over here. I think that's...
Don't act based on our opinions?
Yeah, like, don't do anything crazy based on what we're saying.
If you live your life by like what anyone...
You mean for them?
Yeah.
For the viewers?
Yes, it's a disclaimer.
Don't do anything crazy based on our
Based on your favorite podcast, yeah.
Okay. Only if you do anything in your life based on what someone said on a podcast, you're a freaking ninny and a rube.
Unless you like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, only a foolish ninny would like listen to us. Or well, that's not true. Only a foolish ninny would like live their life based on what we say.
I agree. Unless you want to do math for a living, then do that because it's fun. But what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah. You wouldn't be dumb though if you liked, commented, and subscribed because I'm asking you now. So if you want to do that,
hit that like button, hit that comment button, type in something funny, hit post,
kick us right in the bells,
kick us in the bells. Like the video. Share it with your friends.
Yeah, share it with 10 friends.
Share it with 10 friends and tell them all that they have to share it with 10 friends, or else
the ghost girl appears in your closet and kills you.
Exactly.
You guys ever fall for that when you were like really little? Those sort of like
I've fallen for like forward to 10 people. I've fallen for those.
You've fallen for those?
Dude, oh
when I was young,
have you forwarded it to like 10 people?
Yeah. When I was in like 6th, 7th grade, yeah.
When I was like super little, I read a YouTube comment that was like, that was on like a scary video or something. I read a YouTube comment that just said, like this little girl died, and if you don't share this comment and post it on 10 other videos, she's gonna appear in your closet and kill your mom or something like that.
You know, I kind of remember that based on other videos.
I know, and I didn't have a YouTube account this time. I didn't know how to set that up. I was too little. I really should have been on there in the first place, but that's beside the thought. But like, dude, that was like the first time I ever had a panic attack. I was like staying up all night, like freaking out, like horribly upset and afraid, and like I like broke down to my mom, like, Mom, you're gonna die because I didn't like repost the comment. She was just like, what are you talking about? Calm down, like I'm gonna be fine, and then like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It was crazy, but it was a necessary and a life-changing experience because like from that day on, I never fell for that again. I got to like confidently tell people like, guys, don't worry,
it's
mom's
fake. Protecting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen, okay?
No, I feel like I saved like a bunch of people like from a bunch of like panic and stress, just being like, you know, like, hey, don't worry.
Just spent data, you know.
I survived the invisible ghost.
Yeah,
unfortunately, if you don't share this video with 10 people, like this video in particular, that is real.
Yeah.
You will get the dead ghost girl in your closet if you don't share this to 10 people.
What if I did one of
It's only real for this video.
What if I did one of those and the lights went out? Wouldn't that be fun? Then everybody would have to fucking
satire.
Yeah. Yeah, take it to the extreme. No, yeah, this video you have to share it with 10 people. It's not a joke.
I'm actually legitimately encrypting this video with like dangerous ghosts.
He's a game developer.
I develop it. I put it in.
He develops games and viruses.
He will infect you with ghosts.
I will put the ghosts on your computer and on your hard drive.
It'll be like the movie Pulse.
You'll go to the doctor and be like, "What's wrong?" And you'll be diagnosed with ghosts.
Not even Best Buy will be able to help you at your ass.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
The Geek Squad.
They're no
not
match for
knowledgeable.
ghosts.
They can't get that.
The Apple Genius Bar frauds.
Forget about it. They've never even heard about these ghosts. Lucas knows about these ghosts.
I know about the. I make. You know the Pac-Man ghosts.
Yeah.
I've heard about them. Inky.
You've heard about Inky.
Blinky.
Inky. Do you know their names?
Yeah. Blinky.
Stinky.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Blinky. Inky.
Uh-oh.
Don't say it.
Stop. Shut up. Stop. One of them is Clyde.
Okay.
Inky, Blinky.
Pinky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're right.
Pinky's one of them. You're right.
Pinky, and then
Is there a fifth one?
no, I think it's Clyde, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's those four.
There you go.
Wow. There you have it.
Proof
folks.
that he's a real gamer.
That's how you know.
Pac-Man
That's how you know. I
ghosts.
know the name of the Pac-Man ghost.
Did
If I missed
you have
Pac-Man
to do that?
ghost, I'm gonna seriously seppuku on podcast.
Did you have to do that
So
like
what
when
is
you
seppuku?
to get your
Seppuku
job?
is when you take is a ritualistic form of suicide that is like
Oh.
done by Japanese people,
Yeah, the
and
Japanese.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like
It's like
a great sign of like
Oh, yeah.
like you dearest. It's
Death
also
with
known as
dignity.
like harakiri or whatever.
Oh,
Anyway, you
yeah,
stab
yeah.
you like kind of like stab yourself with a sword, and then you go upwards, and all your
Oh.
intestines like kind of come out.
Shout out to the movie Harakiri.
So that's the movie Harakiri.
Damn, that's rough. I wouldn't die like that.
Life changing movie.
If you're gonna die, just overdose on drugs, right? That's what I've always thought.
Not
Well,
the
yeah,
Japanese
for sure.
way, brother. Not the way
Yeah.
of the samurai.
But Lucas understands.
I understand.
It's the most fun way to go out, probably, right?
It's not about fun, bro. It's about dignity and honor.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is the most dignified and honorable way to die. Is
Yeah,
to
people-
just let your intestines.
People like you for that.
People really like you when you.
People love it when you like go into their house and seppuku in front of them.
Yeah, I would rather just do a bunch of opiates and then forget to breathe and then die. Die of forgetting to breathe sounds better than dying of intestine loss.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Or blood loss. I don't know.
Or blood loss.
One of those.
You guys are all demented. I'm more of a like peacefully go in my sleep kind of guy. Just
Well, that's fair.
who's even got a who's even what's there to even lose from that?
I guess sleep would be the number one choice.
I want people to write books about how I died.
About how you died? No, I don't.
I want.
Here's what has to happen for people to write a book about you dying. 9/11,
Right.
or fucking like you got to be like that one guy who died in a cave upside down because he couldn't get out of it.
Whoa.
He was like stuck and he couldn't move backwards anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther
What
King.
What?
He
did not
wasn't-
die upside down. What are you? what
No,
is this
he's-
facial expression you're giving me right
He's
now?
fucking around. Yeah.
He's like-
I thought he actually knew something for a second.
Yeah. Like, oh.
And I was like, oh wait.
What are you guys talking about? That's how he the FBI stuck him in a cave.
Yeah, but he was in a cave and he couldn't move, and he was there. He
This was not part of my
was
dream.
stuck for like over 24 hours type shit, and I don't know. It's just a story that freaks me out every time, and like, because every
It's
YouTuber,
really sad.
every YouTuber's made a video about it, kind of thing.
Mhm.
But it just it's no good. But that's how you get a book, you know. So,
That's got to be the saddest way.
yeah, don't, I feel like you don't want to end up in a book, unless explain your train of thought.
About being okay. Well, I'll tell you. I think that honestly, I think what I really want is I feel like I put in a lot of effort to do stuff, and so it's like man,
Yeah.
somebody going in and tracking it seems kind of cool. So maybe, but I wouldn't want my death to be like overshadowing everything else. Like I wouldn't want to be like killed by Elon Musk in a way, and then it's like, oh, did you know Elon Musk killed a guy? It just happened to be Lucas. It's like
Yeah.
that sucks. I'd rather it be like, you know, like oh, this guy was great, and then he was killed in a weird way.
I know. I want my death to be sad.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird.
Okay. No, that's not weird to want your What? What do you mean by that, though?
because like some people have like happy funerals where like oh it's like nice and you get to it's
Like
a
a wake?
celebration. Well, yeah, like a wake, I guess so. But like the funeral is like a celebration of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like because it would be very easy. I've said this for a while. If I died and people were like, oh, so much lost potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much easier than actually working hard in reaching your potential.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You just have to be like a 12 or something.
Yeah.
And then you go and they're like, fuck, he could have done so much.
Yeah, you get it.
He was on track for a doctor.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
know. He was going to change the world. And he was taken from us too soon. That's what I want. Or to die of old age.
so it's like, would they say
what
that
do you
about...
guys think about trying to like the
What's
act of if you were to like try and like keep a record of like every person you've personally known who's died and like you try to catalog like how they died and when,
What,
and
like,
stuff
for,
that.
like, happy or sad death?
Just
like,
what do you make of the idea of a project like that? Is that like
What, remembering all those
exploitative?
who
Is
you-
it conscientious?
Wait,
You mean, like,
any
I was
sort
at a
of-
show and I was talking to this girl and she was saying that she was trying to work on a bit where it was like you know, I hate how eulogies don't say how people die anymore because that's the only thing I care about knowing when somebody dies is how did they die. And and it's so tempting that you have to ask, so you have to ask if they don't tell you, but you have to make it a whole conversation. Like you have to slip it in the middle of the conversation. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, I'm so sorry, yada yada, and like, oh, by the way, how did they die? You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, there's something to it. But she was like, I got to work on this bit. But now we're working on the bit. I forget your name. You were very nice. I think you were Asian. Shout out to the Asian American folks.
Were you Asian? Let us
Well,
know.
Anyway, what do you guys think of that question I brought up?
But,
Yeah.
just, would it be cool to, like, list off the people who you know who've died and how? Is that what you're saying?
Is that?
It'd be interesting.
I'm like
What, like, just to find out who everybody has?
socially
in
consciously
their-
not the best at it. Is that like?
It's very autistic for sure.
No, for
Yeah.
sure, but, like, what do you, I just want to clarify it. You mean everybody has their own list of people who've died and how? Is
The
that what you're
people
saying,
that
Ben?
they know.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Ben?
Is that exploitative? Is it perhaps?
It's a little insensitive.
Is it conscientious?
I
Is
would call it a very
morbid?
unique. I'd call it a very unique icebreaker.
an icebreaker.
Wow, that's
Here, I got my death notebook.
Yeah.
no,
They should
I
make
don't
a
know what.
cartoon.
Imagine a teacher of a third grade
They
class
should make
being
like
like,
Japanese
"All right,
cartoon
get
about
to know
that,
each
the
other.
Death Notebook.
Please write down everybody who you know who's died
They
and
don't
how."
know anybody who's died yet, but you're right.
Well, maybe
Wouldn't that be cool
they
if there was-
probably
if
all
there was
talk
like a
about their
cartoon
great
or a
grandmothers
show
or
about like a
something.
guy with a death notebook.
A death
Someone
notebook.
should make that.
Yeah, that's right. But instead of it being a
That could-
notebook
that
for
could be me.
people,
It could be
Death
me with my death notebook when I make it.
Death
Right.
Note book. is
but
the name of
so
the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Death Note. In fact,
Yeah.
it's just a guy who's like, yeah, I've known some people who died, and they're in my notebook. Here you go. It was Ted. Ted died when I was 6. Mary died when I was at 26.
It would be,
That would be a
just those
sweet
two.
public access
There you
show
go,
in
guys.
like 2001. Or
that
something.
would yeah.
People
No,
calling
totally.
and being like,
Because
I knew a
it's
guy.
so-
My
it's-
dad died.
It's
I
so
don't know.
self-centered too.
It's some
To
45-year-old
list
dude.
your own age when they died.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. This is.
It's not like what does your age matter?
Well,
Like,
I don't know. It's your story, isn't it? I mean, that's the thing is
Your
that the whole
story.
thing is a little bit self-centered. It is about them dying, but it's about how you knew
how
them.
did it make you
right?
feel?
Exactly. So it's like
perhaps it's a coping mechanism.
So is it a coping mechanism, or Yeah, I think that's more it. I watched a video.
It's a way to
Remember them?
I guess.
No,
Eulogize.
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good.
What's
Oh,
up?
you got an asshole. Okay.
Why does it have like saliva on it, dog?
No, it's because it was wet or cold.
He licks the wrapper before he eats it. He likes to.
It's a way to apply remembrance to folks who would otherwise not have their death known.
Do you mean like I don't know about that though, because the thing
Yes
is that
no, maybe.
because it's like an obituary, but if it was it's like ranking. It's like you might as well put it in a tier, put them in a tier list. Coolest deaths and stuff. Like I think this person who died in my life was like relatively not as cool as this one.
I would.
as this guy.
S tier person, C tier way to die.
Yeah.
Like,
C tier person, S tier way to die.
It'd be funny if you were
heart attack at age 82, very original.
Yeah, great guy though.
That's a C.
Yeah.
But he always remembered your birthday and sent you a birthday card. So
piece of shit, but he tied himself to a firework and exploded in the sky. S tier.
Pretty goated death.
It will steal from you, but blew himself up with fireworks.
That's right.
Spread his own ashes in one.
And
nobody cut out the
The
middleman. On
funeral was on the spot.
Yeah.
They were done. But I think it would be fun if you were partial towards people at the top of the list of ways to die, and you like actively disdained people that you knew that were at the bottom of the list.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean? Like,
exactly.
You just have nothing good to say. Like there are S tier people, and you just have nothing good to say about them because
it's like it's divided into the good, the bad, and the ugly category. And they're like, now that you've heard the last word, this guy was a piece of shit. Here's how he fucking died.
Yeah.
That scoundrel. You know what I was gonna say was, me associating with you guys, it's I think that it's just your spirit. I think that you guys are just trying to do better. Pretty much like every day. Like I think you guys are like I think you guys are doing great. And I feel like if you guys were told at any point like, hey, what you're doing is actually like fucked up. Here's legitimate reasons why like what you're doing is like a little bit fucked up. You might be like, oh, that sucks. Sorry about that. Anyways. It just like kind of go on. Like if you learn something new, or you're like retrospectively like, man, that was not on. You might be like, okay.
Mike's picking up the.
Oh, me punching my fucking leg.
Your fidget's gotta.
I need like something very silent.
You have this. This cross is good.
This cross is good for me. It's very silent.
The passion is seeping out right now.
The passion is seeping, bro.
The
passion is seeping.
Passion.
Well, no, but
Seeping podcast passion.
I don't know.
That's the new name of the show.
Seeping passion.
Seeping passion. Seeping passion.
Seeping passion with Lesh.
That's pretty. I like
Seeping passion with Lesh. And it's like the image is like somebody holding a heart, and it's like bleeding,
That's
and
a
the
good
heart,
episode,
and the blood is like dripping down the hand or something. Okay, anyway, I'm just saying. I don't know, guys. I mean, like I think it's like, I don't know. You guys don't seem like screaming racist to me.
What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about first? Ben's trip to Germany, or our night tonight?
Dang.
No, nobody. Ben, you want to talk about Germany?
No.
Okay, so maybe Ben will talk about Germany before the podcast ends. Because I want to know what his favorite part of being in Germany was. Because I feel like I've heard a lot about transport, and I've heard a lot about various aspects of the trip, but I haven't heard, what was the coolest thing you saw, what was the, worst food you ate. I don't know if I asked you that. Maybe I did. Did I? I don't know. But, so we're going to talk about, first, our night tonight. As you know, I've been doing stand-up. We're on week 4. It's going pretty well. Got a book show this past Monday, which was cool. 4 weeks in, getting booked on shows. Fucking pretty sick. But I did my first black mic tonight. All black crowd. And so what happens? We leave at 6. The show's supposed to start at 7:30. We get there right at 7:30. There's nobody there. we hang out in the car for a while. We think we're at the wrong place. This is like the perimeter of the property is like has like barbed wire fence.
It was like chained up. It was like a locked door with no sign.
It was.
It just seemed like a closed building.
Yeah.
Like a.
It was like in an industrial park.
Pretty much. Which, you know, to be fair, when we got inside, it was like kind of sick. It was like it made me think like, damn, renovate a warehouse and make it into a cool party venue spot. That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's like
a good
legit
idea. At some point I was looking through the bathroom. I opened a door and it was a bedroom.
Oh right, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's just a bedroom there.
Wow. I remember the bathroom because the door didn't have a lock on it.
Yeah, the door didn't have a lock.
I actually walked in on the MC earlier, trying to use the bathroom. I opened the door and he was just like getting changed or something, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
but later I was taking a piss and I did it with one leg because I used the other leg to like hold the door closed.
Yeah.
So I kind of did a little bit of like a flamingo thing while I was
That's
urinating.
nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Because it does take balance, because you can't stand on 2 feet, 1 foot to each side, right?
Right.
Because then you're missing the toilet.
Yeah. No, exactly.
So
you have to
it's a
keep the
one-leg-
pivot foot.
Right.
Yeah. Like
I
right
wouldn't
underneath
have thought of that, but I understand.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I had to go to that bathroom, and I just, like, laid into it, because it was, like, wood on wood, you know what I mean? So, and it was, like, a tight fit, so I just made it so whoever opened the door would really have to push the fucking door to open it, you know what I mean? And, like, nobody tried.
Right.
But that was because I thought I would know to, like, move or whatever by the time it actually opens. That was my strategy for that. But so the show starts at 7:30. The show started at, I got off stage at, I was the first comedian to go on. I think I got off stage at like what, 10:15?
Pretty much, yeah.
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 We were just I just bit my tongue. We were just fucking around for like hours. We should have went way later. Like, had we known, could have rolled up at like 9. It was crazy. And then that was maybe the hardest show that was the hardest show of my life. Almost, I don't want to say the worst show of my life, because like, I don't know.
I hope that was the worst show of your life, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, that Lucas saw my comedy for the first time. It was a terrible example of what I'm doing. I feel like my shit sucks now. But, okay, guys, it's not that, it wasn't that they didn't laugh. They didn't pay attention. Which is turns out to be so much worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're talking to each other. They're not even looking at you. One girl hit her friend and hushed her for laughing at a joke.
Pretty much.
Like,
it was that kind of vibe.
I was booed.
He was booed. To be fair,
I have to revise that joke.
I feel like the bit was kind of funny because it's like, I think that sort of like antagonistic, you know, pretty much the joke was, I mean, if I could do your joke, you know, he was like, man, I feel like if you get robbed, it's your own fault, right? And other people, he led that up by saying like, hey, anyone here been robbed? And some people were like, yeah, I've been robbed before. And he said, yeah, if you get robbed, it's your own fault. That's my opinion. People were like, boo!
I tried to say, when I've been robbed, it's been my fault.
I know, and I think that's a fair thing to say. I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think, but you know, I think the way it came off, people were like, "Hey, man, like fuck you."
Yeah, you know, like we drove into the city. We're in the middle of the city. And it was the wrong crowd and the wrong way to tell that bit. And I won't do that again. So, yeah, it was brutal. It made me feel better that the other comedians went up and they bombed.
Yeah.
Because then it was like they saw that room was hard to fucking
crack.
Know what I mean?
It was seriously like nothing. The audience participation was at a zero, pretty much. It really felt honestly like they just did not care that comedy was there. It really felt like it's like, yeah, some friends of the MC are into comedy, so whatever, we'll do this comedy thing. We'll indulge in the comedy thing for like a little bit, but like, please, let's show up late and hope to God they don't do it. Okay, they're doing it, whatever. Just finish it up so that we can fucking party and like listen to the music instead. And it's like, that's the worst context for a comedy show of any kind, or of any sort of like open mic situation.
No, for sure.
You know, like it's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, at the same time, it was just, I just appreciate the setting and the company. You know, like I feel like everybody was like relatively. I kind of felt like I was going to be a little bit more out of place than I ended up being. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody was like pretty friendly, you know, with me, all things considered. I'm kind of grateful. It was a very interesting and fun vibe to be at the show before it opened, because we were just wandering around this sort of like empty venue, like grounds and stuff.
By the way, with speakers playing the loudest music
Oh my God.
I've ever heard. Like, literally, that was maybe the loudest music I've ever heard in my life. We were right next to the speaker, which didn't help, but it was loud outside. It was when we were standing outside, like 100 feet away and around a corner, it was starting to be a reasonable volume. You know what I mean? It was still loud outside, but like brutal. It was like an EMP in there, you know, some type of poison, or like a nuke went off. And you know, in Fallout, when you get closer to the nuke, it's like more radiation. That's what it felt.
Yeah.
That's what that speaker.
It's also like that in real life.
Yeah. And that speaker is which was just. Lucas said it best. It was not the night for comedy. Like, they didn't want, because that's the thing. We waited for them to start. Like, we waited to get started for them to get there, but they didn't want to get there until it was over. You know what I mean? Like, which it's just awkward. So it was, and then 3 comedians on the show. I've never seen less comedians on a show.
Yeah.
And we were in the city, so it's just crazy.
The whole thing's so
everything
weird.
about that was insane.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, the people were cool. We were invited to a cookout.
That's right. That's right.
Which is always fun. Cookouts are the shit. Excuse me. But that was, we were not prepared for that. And yeah, that was the hardest set of my life. I fucking ate it, man. That was brutal.
And at some point, you know, he was asking the audience, like, what should I do? And even the audience was like, oh, geez, I don't know, whatever you want.
I literally asked them if they wanted me to get off, and they didn't answer.
Yeah, that's right. They were like, well, whatever you want, man. I'm just here.
Which you like? It's probably a rule that you never ask that question. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's like even worse that they didn't answer it too.
It's so much worse that they didn't answer. Because I couldn't. All of my jokes start with a question, pretty much.
Yeah.
I realize, like, every time I'm doing a new joke, I always ask a question.
I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, no, I
because
think
you
it's
want to
kinda
know
good,
where they're
yeah.
at before you get into it.
Yeah. But so no, like I'm doing some like social engineering with my. I was explaining it to Ben the other day, but like I start with how are we? Oh, this is like, I don't know if I want to put. Well, this is fine to put out. Comedians are listening to this. I start with like how we doing, to see how loud they get.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because then I can figure out responses, like how much say like a joke by how loud they are compared to how they were at the start. And then yeah, lots of questions, and I forget what were we talking about the other day? Do you remember?
No.
Damn it! because there's like a good reason to ask questions, but I forget what it is. Yeah, like all my bits start with a question, and I couldn't get answers for any other questions because no participate. It was, you know what I mean. So, because like, also if there's not enthusiasm for a question, then I know not to go deep into the bit. You know what I mean? Like, because I could do a 30-second version or a 90-second version. I know to do the 30-second version if like 1-2 people are interested. But yeah, what I'm talking about.
And it's like each time that he primed the audience for this sort of thing, it was like their reaction was the exact same for everything he said, right? Like they were pretty much just like,
we still don't care.
Yeah, and then it's like, you know, Adam will ask like, hey, anybody into this? And they're like, we don't care. And then he's like, well then, do you want to hear the joke or not?
Yeah,
even like it's like I don't even know where it's going, right? Like how could you even anticipate that it would be your thing or not if you're not even telling me? Like it was extremely difficult to find exactly like what kind of joke might land with them. You know, but I'm
truly convinced that there's no comedian in the world that could have got that crowd going. Yeah. I don't know. Like, they just didn't want us to be there doing comedy.
Yeah. And it's yeah. I don't know.
It's tough. Comedy's tough.
That's right. It was an interesting night though. Anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm glad we went. It was an experience. Thank you guys for coming with me on my adventure. Yeah, I realized you could be doing other things for sure, but yeah, I appreciate the company and all that. So yeah, thank you. But yeah. We got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left? What? Has it been 58 minutes?
It's 58 minutes.
Good? You're not enjoying... You're not on the edge of your seat, Ben?
Is this your first time on a podcast, Lucas?
I've been on a couple of podcasts before.
Really? Have you? For what? Game dev stuff?
Well, actually, it's funny. I've been on an animator podcast. An animation podcast before. I was on a podcast for... Cart Life when that was coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on a couple podcasts for that at GDC. That was cool. Never before have I ever rigorously wanted to scrub like a podcast and like demand to see it after it's edited before it's posted. Which I'm like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh God, I gotta see. I told you, like we touched like every single racy subject matter.
I know we did.
I'm like,
where do we even go from here? Right? That's the question. What do we do? We should be writing down topics so that we stay on the rails or something.
Maybe I don't know. I don't.
You know, if the Rails podcast is.
It's kind of funny to think about. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm too little to be canceled at this point. I feel like the only thing is that if I'm associated with ad hoc, then I don't want people to just like look up everybody who think about somebody who hates ad hoc and wants to find a problem with anyone. That was cool. Never before have I ever rigorously wanted to scrub like a podcast and like demand to see it after it's edited before it's posted. Which I'm like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh God, I gotta see. I told you, like we touched like every single racy subject matter.
I know we did.
I'm like,
where do we even go from here? Right? That's the question. What do we do? We should be writing down topics so that we stay on the rails or something.
Maybe I don't know. I don't.
You know, if the Rails podcast is.
It's kind of funny to think about. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm too little to be canceled at this point. I feel like the only thing is that if I'm associated with ad hoc, then I don't want people to just like look up everybody who think about somebody who hates ad hoc and wants to find a problem with anyone who's in there. I mean, maybe they'll probably go for like the actors first, like Alana Pierce or whatever. But
Yeah.
but they might be like, well, did you know that one of the
What do
design?
you mean?
Well, I mean, I just mean
actors.
no. I don't know. I'm just saying that
No,
it's
no,
like
keep going. It's just funny.
well, I feel like when people think of like controversial figures that are related to the project, I might
It's
think of
always
that.
like Hollywood actors or like the directors and like that.
Yeah, well,
No one's trying to dig into like Roger Deakins.
well, yeah, but that's
The third.
Yeah.
right. But that's the thing is that it's like I find that if like the junior game designer was on a podcast where they were just like saying like a bunch of slurs or
Yeah, you're
like
not saying slurs.
from the world.
Is this your favorite podcast you've been on?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. The best podcast I've ever been on, for sure. I'm trying to think if there's been a better podcast. I was on a podcast called Uncle Dad Talks once.
Okay.
That one was pretty cool. They were very nice to me. I was on this podcast called what was it? Oh my god! It was like Artism. It was called Artism.
Oh, that's a funny name.
Yeah, it's called the Artism Podcast. I was on that forever ago. Trying to think if there's anything else. Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Shout out to Elden Ring. This video is sponsored by Elden
Shout
Ring.
out to this Elden Ring. This video is sponsored by Elden Ring. If you do not have Elden Ring, please buy it.
Get Elden
Miyazaki
Ring.
has told us to tell you to please get it and play
It's
it.
for everybody.
It's rated E for everyone.
It's It's an
It's
E-game.
It's an E game.
It's sick. You get a maiden.
Your children will love it. Your grandfathers will love it.
It's got fun adventures for the whole family.
Adventures for everybody. That's Elden Ring. It's a hard game, but just you get good is what happens. You just get good. I don't know.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you let your mimic finish Moog. I don't know. No, I got Moog most of the way, all by myself. Shout out to the mimic though, fucking taking what's it called? Taking
A crap.
attention.
Oh
He's
shit.
like pulling attention from
Right.
what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, I know, I get it.
Let me do my damage. No, he's not taking a shit. He's taking what do you call it? A raw dumpling or some whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I call it, at least.
Oh, yep. There we go.
That's where the sound effects would come in.
I
You'd have like
we need a
boing and
soundboard.
lasers.
left a
and
raw
shit.
dumpling in the toilet at that comedy show.
Boom.
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 One of those. Yeah.
If you made it this far,
Like
let us,
several
let us know.
gunshots, like-
Comment your favorite sound effect,
Comment your favorite sound effect if you made it to the end.
and
of
we're
this
gonna
podcast.
add it to a soundboard in episode 5.
Well,
Is this episode 4 of the
This is episode 4.
This is episode 4 of the Adam Sucks podcast.
Thank you. That was awesome.
You're listening to Adam Sucks.
Well, you don't have to make it sound so hateful.
You're listening to Adam Sucks.
Sucks.
You're listening to the Adam Sucks podcast.
If you put the emphasis
Nice.
on Adam, it sounds less hateful. You put it on sucks. It's
Adam's gonna suck on your podcast.
No, I'm good on
and
podcasts.
you're gonna like
Well, I
it.
was on the Very Good podcast, another
Yeah.
podcast.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah, after open mic last week, I was on a podcast.
Really?
So that was fun.
Go
What's
check
that
out
like?
Very Good.
The Very Good podcast. It was mostly I introduced myself, and then I was super self-conscious that I took too long and I was annoying.
Yeah.
So I just shut the fuck up for the rest of the episode. Yeah.
Dang.
But one of the other comedians was like, "Oh no, that was hilarious. The way like what Adam was doing on that podcast was hilarious." And everybody said it was that I did good. So
Oh, sick, man.
yeah.
Should go back.
Yeah. So the Very Good podcast, if you want to listen to that, you can find it. It's the
On Reddit.
audio only episode, YouTube and Spotify. We should get on Spotify. That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be
That
nice
would
to be on
Be a
Spotify?
good move.
So people in their car could listen to
Exactly.
my voice.
Yeah.
To your
Don't
voice?
you want that? Yeah.
Don't you wish your comfort would freak like me? Don't you
Don't
wish
you?
your... Don't you?
Don't you?
Don't you?
Yeah.
You don't?
I do wish that she was a freak like me,
Yeah.
and that people could listen to the Adam Sucks podcast on Spotify in their cars, or at their homes, or from their refrigerators, or
in school.
in school while the teacher's talking and trying to get their attention.
Yeah. Listen to the podcast, like it, share it
In
with
church.
your friends.
Yeah, in church, at a funeral.
At the
Yeah.
mosque or the synagogue, even the temple.
Take it to temple. You know.
Take it. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
it.
good. We should close on that.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
You didn't like that noise. All right.